How's it going, everybody? The Seer here, and we have our round 3 matchup for Cosmic Crucible. Today we are going against Wolf, and they're beefy again. We have a 174 mil opponent today, and their defense is pretty interesting. It's still early in the season, so there's some new things that we're seeing. For stage 1, we're going to end up going against Annihilators Dorm Super Skrull. So I've been using like the Annihilators Dorm as a 4-piece. I did end up taking out Black Knight in my defense on that, and they got the Super Skrull in here now. For stage 2, they have their Nightstalkers team, so I did end up pulling my Nightstalkers off defense, so I should be able to mirror that on this one. Stage 3 is pretty interesting. We have the Alpha Flight with Mephisto, so I think I have an answer for that. We're going to be testing out. Stage 4, we have the Spider Society with Black Knight. Stage 5, we have X-Treme X-Men, we have Rogue and Absorbing Man at G19 3 diamonds, so he's pretty beefy. And for stage 6, we have the full Orchis team in here. So we have some pretty interesting teams. I think I have an answer for these, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with stage 2 going against the Nightstalker team. Now this is full G19 3 diamond. So I'm going to end up using mine. So it's going to be about a 1.2 million power punch up on here. I should be able to still beat this fairly easy because Oath is going to give us that turn meter on offense. Let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Alright, so we're going to end up using the ultimate into that man thing. Alright, now it's Oath's turn. We're going to use the ultimate. We're still on the man thing over there. Alright, so their blade now takes their turn. Now our Agatha should be going. There goes my blade. That hurt. Alright, so let's target their Agatha and ult. Nightstalkers definitely is a beefy. Alright, we are blind, so that's not good. This one here is unavoidable though. That's good. Let's go ahead and ult. And that still missed. Alright, we're gonna ult with the man thing. Alright, let's go ahead and back out. We're gonna replace our Moon Knight. Alright, so that was kind of what I was worried about, is a 1.2 million power punch up, and I wasn't able to go before basically their Oath and Agatha and Blade kind of wrecked me. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring Big Time in. He's going to be able to ult into the man thing, so we can try to get off of his taunt, and then that should allow us to really target who we want to target. Let's go ahead and see how this one works. Alright, so we're going to ult into the man thing. We're able to flip, so now we're off the taunt. Now this is going to allow us to target the Oath here and ult with Blade to do that turn meter rewind. Alright, we're going to stay targeted on Blade and ult because we don't want him ulting into us. Now Agatha gets to ult into the enemy Agatha. Alright, so there goes Blade, there goes Oath, so this is much better now. Alright, we're going to target the man thing and ult. The unfortunate thing is that Agatha is about to ult on us. Alright, let's special into the man thing. There goes our blade. That hurt. Alright, special with Oath. Alright, let's go ahead and special. So yeah, we're gonna have to clean this up. That's pretty nasty. But the good thing is we got the two big threats out of the way in Blade and Oath. All right, we are moving over to the raid room. We're gonna do the double sack to get the double exhaust on the Mephisto. Then we're going with that third hit. The first sack's just gonna be the Infinity Watch. Try to pull as many abilities as we can. All right, we are doing sack number 2. We're gonna end up using our Black Order team. Same deal. I'm just trying to get that double exhaust on Mephisto. I don't need Black Order anywhere else. So it's kind of a team that I can burn in here. All right, we are going to end up using our Alpha Flight with Apocalypse in here. Apocalypse is going to make it to where the enemy doesn't get the safeguard. So even if the enemy North Star goes first and ults on us, we're going to be protected because we'll have safeguard. Then when our North Star uses the ult, we're going to be able to flip everything on them. So let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. All right, so enemy uses the ult, and we are definitely protected. They don't have any safeguards, so we're going to be able to use the ult from North Star to flip all the buffs now. All right, so let's go ahead and ult into the Fire Star over here. All right, that just killed 3 characters. I'm good with that. All right, special. And we're going to target the Mephisto and ult on him. So this worked beautifully. All right, we are moving over to stage 1. We have the Annihilators, Super Skrull, and we have Dorm over this. They're going to have that revive once. I'm going to end up bringing in my Mercs for money with Nightcrawler. And even though they're not going to be able to get vulnerable on them, that actually is going to hurt them. Whereas we're going to build up our vulnerable, then hit them like a truck. So let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. All right, so we're going to use that special. That's going to get us that turn meter on Old Man Logan because he's an X-Men tag. And we're going to use that special. All right, now it's Old Man Logan. We're going to special. We could have saved that because that Gore is about to ult and take off the revive once. All right, now we're ulting with the Panda Pool. That's going to get us a lot of nice buffs. Now here, Old Man Logan has 3 vulnerables. This is going to be 300% extra damage. So I just want to verify that. We're going to use the ×2 speed. So 4.3 mil, almost 5 mil, 3.3 mil. That was about 5 mil. Dorm is gone. So that definitely wrecked him. All right, so there goes 1 life of Gore. Gore is about to ult. This could tickle. All right. We're going to target the Thanos, I think. Because he already got pushed. So Old Man Logan, see if he can solo this. We'll see. All right, we're going to target Super Skrull, get the trauma stun on him. Need to get a special. Nope, but I can clean that up. All right, we're going to jump over to stage 6. We're going to end up using our Ares. That's going to take off the safeguard. We're going to have the 3-piece Hive Mind. So when Void Knight goes in ults, that should bring him together and flip everything. And then Super Skrull, he's just going to go like crazy because of all the buffs. So this should work pretty good, even though with a 2 million power punch up. Alright, so Super Skrull's going first. I'm actually going to basic so I can try to get off that taunt. Alright, Scientist Supreme's going to ult. We got negative effects, so now he's good. Let's target the Omega Sentinel and Special. That's going to rewind. Now our Void Knight gets to go. Let's target the Nimrod and ult on him. Now we got the ability block on the Nimrod. Now we got the turn meter. We got to push them in red. We're going to ult into that Omega Sentinel now. Because she was already low on health. There we go. More turn meter. And this should be game now that we got the ult off on the Red Goblin. And ult into the Nimrod for that AoE. Yep, this worked great. I'm going to switch over to the Scientist Supreme. Try to take her down before she gets a turn off. And now let's take her out. She's getting too close, and that's game. Alright, we're going in for the cleanup now on this Nightstalkers team. Without the Blade and the Oath, I feel more comfortable now using the new Warriors in here. Just the turn meter that this team gets, I should be able to try to get the control on them and take them up pretty good, especially with the one exhaust. Alright, we're going to use that special into Agatha here to flip those death proofs. Moon Knight now, we're going to use that ultimate because that's in the middle, so we get that nice turn meter rewind on them. And we're going to spread from the Moon Knight. Now the bigger threat to me is Agatha. She is too dangerous. I'm going to ult on her. And we're going to basic into her. She's got the trauma, so all those nade effects get to stay on her. Ult. Alright, she bled out. Special into Man-Thing. I don't know where his turn meter, his abilities are at, so I'm just going to permakill him. I'm going to deal with the Man-Thing. Alright, get the blind. No blind. Alright, ult. That just tickled him. That's sad. There it goes. Alright, we're jumping over to stage 5 now. We have that X-Treme X-Men with Rogue and Absorbing Man. This team's still going to be able to walk over it, even with the buffs and the safeguard that the Absorbing Man's going to have. I'm basically taking away the immunity from them and the speed up, so I'm going to walk right through this. Alright, so we got the special into the Absorbing Man. That put the slow and flipped on the Nightcrawler. That's actually really good. The ult with Green Goblin Classic. Now there's the trauma out on the field for Nightcrawler. We're stuck on Absorbing Man, so we're just going to ability block him with the Craven. And let's get the Chakra out on the field now. And the dupes are just stuck on the taunt, which is fine. Alright, so these are evades. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. This is on a shorter cooldown. Those dupes bring it back. Blind Primary, don't care about that. Heal block. This is going to summon more out there, so I'm just going to ult. Alright, offense up. I'm getting ready for the Vulture ultimate to come in. Alright, rewind from the Absorb Man. so we can try to get over there to the Gambit. Now we got that turn meter rewind. And stay on the Absorbing Man. He's killed off finally. Let's extend those NATO effects, and we got the kill on Forge. That's beautiful. Special into Rogue. So as you see, this team has a lot of control. Gambit ults and flips some of our buffs. That's fine. We're going to stay on the Nightcrawler there in basic. And ults. So we got the evades back off. Basic into Nightcrawler to kill him. Alright. Special. So now we got the regens back on us. That Doc Ock's taking those pings like a champ. Alright, there goes Gambit. And now we just have a Rogue to kill who never even took a turn. Ability block and blind. There she goes. Alright, so I had to pivot because of having issues with that stage 1 to where I didn't get the one shot, and I used New Warriors as a cleanup. I'm going to do a burn into this one so I can get the exhaust on Black Knight and not have to worry about it. I'm using the Invader so I can try to get summons out in the field to try to burn a few more abilities off of them to make it where the follow attack is going to be much easier. So let's go ahead and do that first sack. All right, we're going to be testing this out. I don't know how this is going to play out. We're going to use the Eternals team, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Ultimus, and Doom. So Doom, Ultimus is going to go first, ult into the Black Knight, hoping we can flip his buffs off and do some pretty significant damage to him. Eternals for the turn meter rewinds. Cosmic Ghost Rider for the flip, and he'll be able to put a stun, hopefully on Penny. And if we make it to Doom's ult, try to give somebody a ride. I'm not confident in this, but I still want to test this out. It's early enough in the season to where I can kind of play around with this type of experimentation. Alright, so the Nora's going first, ulting into the Ultimus, that's fine. The blind into him is not fine. That's not fine either. So we lost our Cersei. Let's back out on this one. We're doing a test on the stage 1 to see if I don't need Cabal into this. We're going to end up using our Red Hulk for turn meter rewind, Ultimus to ult into the Gladiator. We have Kestrel in here to try to get defense downs out there. Nova for hopefully a stun, and Moon Knight just because he's got that rework, he's got high damage. I'm hoping something like this could work. So let's see what happens. All right, I like that positioning. I really like that positioning because Red Hulk's going to be able to rewind the Super Skrull. We're still going to ult into the Gladiator. Well, I would have been able to special into him. Let's go ahead and special just for some damage. So the issue is if I ult, this is going to flip, and that's going to set him off. I'm just going to special here. That was very unfortunate. All right, I'm going to end up trying for the clear, at least in this room, over the stage 4 that I'm having issues with. We're going to use Cabal, King, Ultimus in here, so let's go in. Alright, so special into the King. We're going to ult into the Gladiator. Alright, that killed him. I'm just going to basic into the Super Skrull. And that is this matchup. And of course, Thanos still wants to take away my efficiency. All right, we're going to test out Eternals with Pegasus and Moon Knight. I'm trying to avoid bringing a lot of characters in that have buffs on spawn. Because if I bring a lot of characters in with that, Spider-Man is going to ult turn 1 and just ruin me. Pavitra's, he's going to kind of hurt me as well. But kind of a lot of options. So we're just going to see what happens here. All right, Pavitra's going to... We're still going to ult turn 1. There's a blind on Kestrel. There goes the Iron Man Infinity War. Yep, Spider Society's at it again. So I'm just going to keep this and see what my opponent did to me. Alright, so my opponent did end up attacking. They did beat me with a 40,992. I got a 39,400. So they out-efficiency'd me, and we both didn't clear room. As far as my hits goes, so room 1 was rough. I almost got it with that Mercs for money. It's just the Dorm definitely threw it off. I think if I would have thrown... I'm not sure, because I don't have Black Cat on offense anymore. Because I put Secret Defenders on defense, just to kind of see what happens. And I need North Star elsewhere. I did end up using the Cabal as the follow-up to finally clear it. Stage 2, that mirror matchup was just too much with a 1.2 million power. So that took me the 3 hits because I backed out, put the big time in, which definitely helped, until Agatha ulted on me. That got me a 75-52. Stage 3, I did the 2 burn attacks, and using Alpha Flight with APOC did really good, just because I got to take their safeguard off. 75-68 there. Stage 4, I didn't clear, which I kind of had a fear about that when I had to use my new warriors as a cleanup in Stage 3. I probably could have managed that part better. Stage 5, 83-59, using that Superior 6 into the X-Treme. Stage 6, 83-60 with the Super Skrull Hive Mind Ares. That worked pretty well as well. For my opponent, they used New Warriors in 1. I got them at 83-59. They did lose 2 characters there. Stage 2, they used Cabal, Kang, and Ultimus into my Secret Defenders Black Knight. 83-69. Really good efficiency, but that took their Cabal away. Stage 3, they didn't clear. So it was the Spider Society. We both didn't clear our Spider Societies. So this is interesting. They did a sack. They tried APOC, Odin, Tangled Web, Cap. Didn't do anything. And then tried Hive Mind for the cleanup and didn't get it. Stage 4 is my Odinati team. So they did a burn attack. They tried their full Illuminati. They killed everybody but Odin. And then they brought... looks like a Hail Mary play. Silver Surfer, Nova, Black Cat, Quicksilver, Robbie. And that barely took out the Odin, it looks like, based on their health. I almost got the Black Cat killed off. Stage 5, they used their Superior 6 team, 83-69. And Stage 6, this is my Annihilator Storm. They used Ares with Mercs for money, 83-51. So very close matchup. I had a small window to get the victory, but I didn't. But it's early in the season. I'm perfectly fine with that. Good game, Wolf, and I look forward to a rematch. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.